channel. Time to head back and see how the pod team are doing. The news is bad. They thought they had the buoyancy figured out. They towed the pod into the harbor, and it sank.
It's a mystery, because it was floating all right earlier on, and now it's like a rock down there.
It's back to the shipyard to try to solve the problem, leaving me to imagine the worst. If something were to go wrong, and we would have to escape it, we may escape the pod, but we're going to be in shark-infested waters. It's black down there, and all we see of sharks are these savage attacks, and then it's gone. That creates horror in the human psyche, and it's a powerful thing. It's extremely important that we get this right now. We're on it, fitting new floats. But until we crack the buoyancy problem, our underwater great white encounter just can't happen. Here in Simonstown, we're having trouble getting our shark cage, the pod, to float safely in the water. But I guessed it would take time. So I've lined up some experiments we can do without it.
I hear the seals are pretty playful, so it should be quite fun.
Not all seals. First, we're going to dive with seals.
Good morning.
Then we'll analyze why the sharks mainly attack in low light. Our dive site is several kilometers from Seal Island, but it's still risky. Great whites could be in the area. We will be swimming with their prey, so heads on swivels. Our team on the boat will keep a sharp lookout for sharks, and so will we. We're wearing specialized full-face diving masks with microphones, so we can communicate with each other and the surface if sharks are spotted. This is amazing. These animals are so acrobatic, they're so agile, that you can really see how they give a shark a run for their money during predation. Cape fur seals can dive for 7 minutes before coming up for air and go as deep as 200 meters if need be. They may be slower than the sharks, but their agility is really impressive underwater.
I tell you what, when they come at you with their mouths open, you can see that their teeth do some serious damage too, and they want to.
Their teeth and nails are good weapons against great whites. Seals are no pushovers. They are predators too, eating mainly fish and even preying sometimes on smaller species of sharks.
That was the coolest recreational dive I've ever done in my life.
I mean, I'm a seal. It's kind of something that's deep in my heritage, so I'm going to remember that dive for a very long time to come. We're going in for a second time to analyze why the sharks favor low light for hunting and to measure how much warning time a seal gets of an attack. Jim is going to be in the water as a seal, silhouetting herself against the surface. I'm going to be the great white shark down in the depths in the darkness. We're going to see at what point she observes me coming up towards her in attack mode, as opposed to what point I see her. With the sun low at dawn and dusk, light doesn't penetrate far into the water, so the seal looking down can't see the shark. But the shark looking up sees the seal in silhouette.